Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor. We're back in Osgiliath after battle. And before we advance the epic and travel to the east gate of Osgiliath, we still have one more quest about it. And that one is defeating enemies in the city. And we also have one explorer deed left in this place as well. I'll look into Osgiliath. We just need to find Osgiliath Culverts after the battle. I mean, we already know where that is. We already knew where all this was. So we just need to visit the location. And luckily, inside the Culverts, there should be plenty of enemies for us to complete this quest as well. And we're not that far really, so that's very fortunate. This will complete a deed for us. Let us see. Yeah, there we go. So, Beriathan, Italian Inquisitor, a great title if you ask me. Valor has been capped, and now we are advancing loyalty. So we're gonna take the rune. Deed completed. Yeah, I'll look into Osgiliath. That's it, basically. Title awarded. You have explored all of Osgiliath's interiors in great detail. Yeah. Virtue capped reached, of course. So we're moving to loyalty now. And 5 LOTRO points. And from what I remember, the Osgiliath Culverts are bigger than they were in the pre-battle version because you can explore some areas that were locked last time we were here. For example, this one, which, if I remember correctly, was supposed to be the entrance to the sunken labyrinth, is now just another tunnel that you can follow through. And inside of that one, you will find some enemies. Other than that, it's basically the same location we already knew. But this one is different, and we'll find plenty of enemies in here. And I actually think this is the best place to come and finish the Slayer deed in Osgiliath. I don't think I have taken the time yet to do that on any character, but that seems like the safest bet. Oh my god, one-shotting these guys. Still fun. Cannot help it. It's still fun. Now, what I'm not sure about is if there is anything hidden in here in Osgiliath, I mean, in this area, that you can get any trophies or anything like that. But as you see, this place is huge. This seems to be just the map for the sunken labyrinth within the Osgiliath Culverts. And if that's the case, that should be really nice, as that is just what we needed to farm this deed. I mean, we can technically explore this all the way through, but right now we don't have any need of it. So let us go back to Mavlung. Let him know that we have already taken care of the enemies inside of Osgiliath. Maybe he will have us do something at the Culverts, maybe not. We'll see. There we are, finally. Took you long enough. Mablong, then, it's right over here. Good work, though I fear there may be more. Mirthel has spotted movement among the shadows on his watch. Still, you have made a dent, and yet we must not lower our guard.
Will you help bear my burden, friend?
Tell me, Beriathan, have you crossed paths with anyone not clearly of the enemy's army since you entered Osgiliath? Mirthel spotted 2 cloaked figures entering the city not long before you arrived. While you were out hunting hidden enemies among the ruins, he spotted 2 figures again. Will you try and find them for us? Or if they be not friends, I tremble to think what they are or what trouble they might cause us. That's interesting. To the High Archives, okay. I think we might be able to run on this. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find too many enemies in this area. Just gotta be careful not to fall in that bridge. And that's basically it. Well, I think maybe we can come, yeah, through here. Who are we gonna find? I truly have no idea. Oh! You spy Eladan and Elroy here. Didn't expect to see you here. I had only one clear shot at the troll while we chased it, but I feel certain my arrow landed. Once the troll is defeated, let us meet where the Rangers of Ithilien make their camp. You are sure, Eladan, that you will be able to defeat the troll. Aragorn bade us defeat a large troll which killed many Gondorians. We tracked the elusive wretch until it took refuge in Osgiliath. We are unfamiliar with this city. The ruins have turned this place into a maze. You are sure, Elroy, here that you can find this troll? Yeah. I know this city like the palm of my hand. We have no quest tracker for it. That's very interesting. But if they were chasing him, if they were looking on this direction, that will most likely mean he is somewhere around here? Maybe? In the arena? No? No. The Palace of Eldakar? Where is this guy supposed to be? Oh, yeah. What do we have here? Blood. Even though this troll is injured, it still moves quickly. And there's more blood on this side. But yeah, he's taking refuge inside the Palace of Eldakar. What is it with evil creatures taking shelter in this place? It's not the first time. You hear the troll, the injured troll just ahead. Urkodar. Would you please stop the frame rate issues? Thank you. Oh, you're asking for it. Defeated Gurkodar, yeah. And that'll teach you. That's equal parts silly, funny, and rewarding. We're taking care of such a big guy. Now we just gotta talk to Eladan and Elroy here once again. Oh my god. You're just a rat. For Christ's sake. Just a rat. Oh, not again. Why do these rats want to fight? I don't want to fight him. Not out of pity, mind you. I just appreciate my time more than a rat. My time is worth more than that. And it's not that much, really. We have a high chance of one-shotting those rats, but I cannot be bothered by them. They don't even count for the deed, so why should we bother with those rats? Only camp in Osgiliath. Gotta say, it looks great, and I think we've taken pictures of it. So why not? Let's take the chance of doing that. How long has it been since the men of Gondor were able to establish such a big camp in Osgiliath? Okay, here we go. With the enemy in retreat and our forces on the march, there are bound to be many strong foes about. We must keep our wits about us, all the more the farther we march. I have heard from the rangers that they wish to rebuild Osgiliath again one day. Let us succeed in the destruction of Sauron first, I say. Then any thought of rebuilding may come after. Okay, yeah, there we go. Ready for the quest. And Mablung.
Faith alone will not stop the enemy.
How glad I am to learn the mysterious figures were two elves, unknown to you no less. May they and the rest of this Lord Aragorn's host march on the glory and triumph against the Eye. How much do you know of the Variags, my friend? We have had little contact with these men from the east. They seem fell but not mindlessly bloodthirsty, and from what I have been able to gather, care more for gold than honor or fealty. This is not idle gossip. A Variag Jarl, who goes by the name of Gurthilm, has made signs that he wishes to parley with someone from the host of the West. While I trust him little, he claims he intends no harm. Would you go and meet this Jarl Gurthilm and learn if you can his true signs? Yeah, where is he? Oh, he's just outside Osgiliath. Cool, yeah, I can do that. As you approach the east gate, you see Mithrandir astride Shadowfax. Okay, give me just a minute there, Mithrandir, if you will. Let me grab this table master because it's nice to have. Osgiliath, of course. So much better being able to grab a picture of these entrance and the statues. My question is, we cannot get a good frame of it. At least not from where we are. So, let us worry about that later. Here is the Jarl Gurthilm. God, that name is hard to pronounce. Are you the one they sent? Good. Then I will only say this once. My men and I are breaking our pact with the Easterlings and indeed wish to sever all ties with Mordor. We have no quarrel with Gondor or the men of the West. We ask only safe passage. We plan to make our way back towards Canth, but to make such a journey, we require gold and supplies. As a token of goodwill, we will divulge the location of a large group of enemies you seek. What say you? You tell Gurthilm that you will discuss the Variag's proposal with others. He nods a curt assent. Be quick about it, man. Yeah, I do understand you are in kind of a hurry, a dire situation, as you need to replenish your stock of goods. But you're not giving the orders in here. Let us bring word of this to Mablung. And maybe he is willing to negotiate. Not my call.
Let us hope you bring glad tidings, friend.
He breaks his troth and sells his former allies' lives for his own? There is no honor in such a man. Mablung lets out a sigh. I do not understand these lawless men, nor do I trust them, but I would know the location of these enemy encampments. Yes, I deem it worth the price. Very well, collect the supplies and gold they seek. You should find what you need here within our camp. But Beriathan, if they cross us, you are under no obligation to keep them from harm. Alright, So we need supplies and treasure, and I don't know where it is. And I still don't have enough task items for the Host of the West either. We are already acquaintance with them, right? Does that mean that we can get the master in Osgiliath? I don't remember. Let me double check.
The Morgul host must be defeated.
No, we still need to be friends. Ah, jeez. It's gonna take a while. Just a little bit longer. Anyway, supplies. So exploring the camp, looking for the supplies and the treasure will most likely take you to the location where that Haradrim supply was hidden for the other deed. So yeah, I think this one near the Gondorian camp is gotta be the easiest one to find. It's really hard to miss. Especially if you are doing a quest and are clicking everything that glows. Because that supply crate is just over here, is this one over here. So you would come here thinking maybe this is another one. And surprises, it's not. It's still useful. Now, where can I find more supplies? Confiscated treasure, where is all that? Whoopsie, okay. Keep your eyes open. I don't see anything. Okay. Here we have some treasure. And I mean, this camp is huge enough. There are many different corners to explore. Okay, supplies. Any more supplies around here? Yeah, I see them. Any other crate of supplies? Gotta be somewhere around here. Oopsie. Nope. Ah! Here's one. And here's another one. It seems we have the exact number of supplies and treasures, so we really need to find them all. Recover treasure? Where? Ah, okay. Gonna take this. Should be another one around here. This one. The last one, which is really close to the east gate. So it's already on our way. Grab this. 8 out of 8. Cool. Not gonna talk to Mithrandir just yet. I don't think completing the quest will port us to the next location. But even then, I think we need to finish our pending matters in Osgiliath before we move on. We have a new deed in here, Beast and Spider Slayer of North Ithilien. Should be simple enough. You have done as we asked. This is good. It means we trust you enough to work with you. The hidden encampment is located right beneath your feet. Now you have your information. Be on your way and give us safe passage. Do not cross us though. We do not take kindly to such treachery, even though you commit it all the time. So it seems he is talking about the Culverts, and that's how you're supposed to find out that the Culverts are still populated by enemies. So I guess this is the point in which Mavlin will send us back there.
Will you hear my plight?
The Culverts, of course! It has been impossible to search both the city and the Culverts thoroughly. We used all we could spare in the ruins above ground and have neglected those under passages completely. While I am not surprised they threatened you, this knowledge was worth their brutish dealings. Gladir has just returned and confirms that there are enemies hiding in a section of the culverts we had thought to be collapsed. The Variags were true to their word. I suppose it is up to us then to honor our half of the deal and let them pass unharmed through North Ithilien. I will send word. Beriathan, take to the culverts. Defeat the forces gathered there and make sure they do not have the strength to make trouble for the host of the West. Sure. Any other quest in here? Seems not. Seems we're about to finish with Osgiliath. After battle. Go back to the culverts. It is. Do we need to get to the end of the camp inside the culverts now? Maybe. Once again, it's just the map for the Sunken Labyrinth. So I have that one fresh enough in my mind to know where to go in case we do need to reach the end of it. There we go. Large Morgul raiding parties hiding down here. Yeah, figured. Yeah, we need to find a captain. So of course he will be located at the back of the camp, at the back of the culverts. So that's what we need to do. Yeah, don't scare me like that. Okay. But there doesn't seem to be anything explorer related in here. I don't remember there being anything to find, anything special to find here. Oh, come on. Once again, that's what you deserve. Okay. Where's the path? The right one? I think it's here. Yeah. Oh no. Please. Yeah, respond. So this is where we fought first boss of the instance back in the day. I will proceed through here. Okay, some of them died. I think this was not the exit. Oh yeah, gotta be this one. This way. Otherwise, I just... Yeah, Hamaville. This is the camp where we found Lumithil for the first time. Where we began tracking him. So yeah, we almost repeated the entire sunken labyrinth in a way. Now back to Mavlong once again. Yeah, we were able to fight a lot of enemies in here. I guess if we were to make our way back normally on foot, we might get about 20 to 30 more enemies, so almost completing the first tier of that did. But that's not a priority today. Good work! You have helped us secure Osgiliath and made safe passage for the host of the West. I commend your work. A vanguard of Lord Aragorn's host has passed through Osgiliath and gone on to the crossroads. Angbor, Lord of Lamedon, leads these men in securing the place and preparing the way. I deem it is an undertaking that will require many hands. Okay, we were sent to the crossroads, so let us go there. And let us talk to Mithrandir. Advance the epic at last.
You have caused an impressive amount of noise.
The trumpeters will announce the arrival of King Elessar as his army marches through Ithilien. None will miss these tidings. Sauron will not fail to heed this march, Beriathan. The Prince of Dolamroth has rightly pointed out that the size of this army is too small to pose a serious challenge to the host that lies within Mordor, but that in itself will draw his gaze hither. He will think that Aragorn possesses the ring, and believes that it will bring him the power he needs to overthrow Sauron. He will think this because that is the action he would take, were their position reversed. The army will march slowly, but it will march loudly, and that is the best gift we can give to Frodo right now. I hope beyond hope that he is able to make use of that gift, and that it does not come too late for him. Okay, that was a nice cinematic. You might have noticed we did see one of the cinematics during the Battle of the Pelennor Fields when Aragorn arrived with the Corsair ships. Now this one with the army departing Osgiliath, and it's just the music and visuals. There is no narration on it, and that's something that I've been missing for some time. Especially now, I don't think we're getting any more cutscenes in the latest updates but I really like them and I wish they would make a full return.
Representatives from every land stand with the host of the West.
Elves, dwarves, men, and hobbits. Young Master Brandybuck recovers still from his wounds, securing the Houses of Healing. So it falls to Peregrine Took to ride with Aragorn as a representative of the Shire folk. He rides just ahead, to the east. If you wish to speak with him on the way to the crossroads of the King. So... yeah, trying to get a picture of Mithrandir in there. It would look too small for it.
What have I gotten myself into now, I wonder?
Hello, Beriathan. What have I gotten myself into now, I wonder? Aragorn says that it is good for every land to be represented when we go to confront the enemy in Mordor, but I don't feel like a fit representative for the Shire. I wish Merry were here, but he is still recovering in the city. He has done his share of great deeds, but what have I done? Gandalf says I might have saved Faramir's life, and I am glad that whatever small part I played might have helped, but I certainly didn't feel like much of a hero at the time. And of course, a typical Hobbit modesty. Okay, this seems like a better place to take the picture I want to take. Because once again, Osgiliath, as the ancient capital of Gondor, is a very significant location. And what is happening right now, what Aragorn and his army are doing for Frodo, of course, deserves recognition too. Here we are back at the crossroads. We're finally here in North Ithilien. Aragorn has called a halt at the crossroads of the King.
I have set trumpeters at each of the roads that leave this meeting of the ways.
The armies of the enemy have done what they could to despoil the beauty of this land, but Ithilien resists their deprivations. It was once called the Garden of Gondor, and so may it be again. I have set trumpeters at each of the roads that leave this meeting of the ways. As Gandalf recommended, we will sound our arrival and our intentions. Speak to each of the trumpeters, and they will herald our coming. Once this is done, you should move ahead of the host and defeat any enemies you find lurking still in the wild. Men of Gondor have told me that our ranger encampment is not far to the north, at a place called Heneth Anun. We will meet there. Oh, at Heneth Anun. Oh, that's gonna be great when we reach Heneth Anun. I have my pet peeves with that place, which I will tell you about when we reach it. But for the time being, we're just enjoying the view. Ithilien, as diminished as it is still a beautiful place. Ah, Beriathan, here we are, so close to the dreaded stronghold. If I did not have my orders from Lord Aragorn, I would march up to the gates of Minas Morgul and rap at the bars with my blade. Let them know fear for a change. That is how I feel. Yet my men still tremble and seem downcast when they glance that way. Have I told you how, when I ousted the Haradrim from Lothernach, not a single of my men died? It is true. Take a look at that statue up there. My men are restoring it rightfully to a symbol of hope. This is a good place to look at the statue. The statue is certainly in need of repair, yeah. Definitely is. Poor king. Which king is this one? As well, not sure. As you can see, the orcs defiled the statue. It is hard work restoring hope when you have none of your own. Would you help these men out and raise their spirits as they restore the statue? What do you say? Stay a moment, Beriathan. Aragorn has asked me to make his coming known to what Morgul orcs have regrouped in nearby Ithilien, so that word may be spread among their loathsome kind. If it were you who stood before them and proclaimed the true king of Gondor returning, I vouch it would strike some fear into their hearts. It might even put some bravery into the chests of my men here at the crossroads. The lords of Gondor have returned and take back all these lands. Behold, the King Elazar exerts his command upon these lands of Gondor. The King Elazar has come. Let all leave these lands or give them up. I think, yeah, there's one trumpeter to the north. But maybe over here we can find some of the Morgul lurkers we need for the other quest. He fled! Yeah, that's right. You fly, you don't come back ever again. Now this is the entrance to the Morgul Vale. Last time I was here, Minas Morgul had not released. So this was closed. But now that Minas Morgul does exist in the game, and the Morgul Vale too, I wonder, where does this place lead to? Getting kinda ahead of myself, maybe, but just can't resist it. As long as the enemies here are still no, take a look. Level 123, we wouldn't survive here at all. But we're real close to an ally camp that we'll get to visit in the future and even get a master to. Not yet though. And this page is also for a quest that we cannot unlock yet as we are too low of a level for it. But hey, I'm glad to see how the landscape is connected between North Ithilien and the Morgul Vale. This certainly wasn't here last time I looked. Okay, more Morgul lurkers. You again. Yeah, that's right. Flee again. Flee while you can. Finding 8 of these guys and other 4 for fighting. That's gonna take a while. Horse tail. Okay. But this is something that was introduced here with North Ithilien, and this is flower picking. You pick the flowers, you take the extracts, and then you can barter the extracts for different items, which include, among other things, upgrades for the Throne of Dread Terror raid. Not in here, I believe, but later on. But I truly don't believe this gear is worth upgrading at the moment. The change in stats is not that big, and it's not worth it for all the work that we'll need to put into that. For the time being, let us just focus on the lurkers. I have another question here. something that I never bothered to check, but this is, of course, the path that takes to South Ithilien. At which point will you enter South Ithilien, and how can you make it to North Ithilien from South Ithilien? Okay, there is a gate there, but I'm afraid if we cross that gate, we will go back to pre-battle Ithilien and pre-battle Osgiliath, and then coming back here would be a pain. Unless there is a way to go from South Ithilien to North Ithilien, which I'm not sure about. However, here we have a crumbled tower. And there are some ruins that we need to discover through Ithilien. I'm not sure if this one is one of them. There's also a warband, but it's too far away. Not going to worry about that warband yet. What do we have in here? Well, this tower doesn't seem to have any connection to any deed. A pity. Oh, but we can check Osgiliath from up here. Wanna do that? From up this rock. I mean, of course, the trees obstruct the view a little bit. So maybe from up here, it's a better vantage point. And it truly is. I think we were already in this place last time we took a panoramic picture of Osgiliath. I think it's basically the same one we took about 40 episodes ago. 35 episodes ago to be more precise, almost. But yeah, kind of surprised about that fact. And we almost need to dismount now. We are almost finished with the proclamations, but now we need to do some bit of fighting. And then what will come after that, I wonder. Now it's time to dismount. And look for 4 more orcs. Okay, here we have the first one. Oh, there should be another one in here. Cool. It's still really fun. It's still really fun. I cannot. I still enjoy that too much. We gotta enjoy that while we can, because as we level up and the enemies become stronger, we would still be stronger than them, but not enough to one-shot them. By the time we reach Mordor, I think that might be over. Who knows? Maybe we are able to keep us overpowered with our gear upgrades and the new itemization that comes with Gondor and after, but I'm not sure. Please fire the gambit. And pick up the flower, if you don't mind. Okay, last orc, it seems. Cool. Back to Angkor. And here we have Flame Layer 2. Lords of Gondor have come. And we just need to keep fighting the enemy as we make our way towards Henethanun. Exemplary work. I am certain they ran like the cowards they are. When you are able, speak with Arundel near the statue of the fallen king. He is in charge of the statue repairs and will be able to put you to work in assisting our efforts here. Arundel, okay. Here he is.
The earth has reclaimed the deeds of men and orc, fair or foul.
Yes, I am Arundel. As you can see, the repairs are behind schedule. Orcs have defiled the statue, removed the head, and scrolled unintelligible markings all over it. First, those orcish poles will need to be removed. Then, that vile head must come down. If you are able, the statue's original head should be retrieved and placed back atop the shoulders. Ah, okay, these poles in here. Yeah, they are really awful. I just gonna remove them here. And the last one here. And the statue of the fallen king. We did find that one last time we were here. Was hidden among some of these flowers, yeah. Here. Break the defiled statue head. Okay, yeah. First we gotta remove this abomination. There we go. Now, the original head. How are we carrying this to the top of the statue? I have no idea how does this fit in our pockets, but it does. And we are repairing the statues now. Cool, and maybe we can take now a picture of it from down below.
Will you help bear my burden, friend?
You completed all those tasks? One alone should have put us ahead of schedule. Perhaps we shall be allowed to march on from this place, thanks to you. There is still much to be done before the statue is repaired. Our workers are in need of some good stone to fill the cracks. Would you retrieve some for us? You should be able to find suitable stones in Osgiliath along the banks of the Anduin. While you're at the river's edge, you might also take up some good water, with which to clean these foul scrawlings off the statue. Alright, we're going back to Osgiliath. Was not expecting that. But we are. Yeah, we can get a nice picture of this restored statue in here. But it's kind of tricky. If you're too close, you get a weird angle for the picture. If you get too far, the angle's better, but then the statue is too small. So, yeah. Now, Osgiliath at dusk, which also looks beautiful. Gondorian architecture is great. And... oh, loading issues again. Well, let us just return to Mablung in here, to this campfire. And we're gonna end today's episode in here. Join me next time, where we will find the stone and the water and hopefully restore that statue and then move towards North Ithilien. For the time being, this has been all on today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.